When Adebayo Shittu insists saying go bring Sharia law come Oyo State, I was calling on my Yoruba brothers and warning them. The reason why I won't take the matter serious, now when I see him and Gumi stand together in a picture, now I know say there is fire on the mountain in Oyo State. For those of now we don't know the gist, Shittu, na former minister, and him promise say if they make him governor, saying go bring Sharia law come Oyo State, whether Yoruba like it or not. At a point, he was even accusing the Christians, saying that them they oppose Sharia law. The rest of the Yoruba want Sharia law. This same Shittu, don't forget, say we have traditional worshipper, we have Muslim, we have Christian in Oyo State. Always quick to drag Christian into their mud, into their rubbish, because they know say Christian are peaceful people. A lot of people opposing that thing, na traditional worshipper, because when you check Oyo very well, no be Christian state, no be Muslim state, na traditional worship state. Those traditional worshipper know what Sharia law is, they say they don't want them. Instead of Shittu blaming the traditional worshipper, because you know say those one go react, he decide to leave those one alone and start blaming it on Christian. That is not even the reason why I'm doing this video. When Shittu make that claim saying go bring Sharia law to Oyo State, you know what happen? A lot of traditional worshippers start opposing it. A lot of Yorubas oppose it. Now I know say as they oppose them, problem go start. Fast forward to today now, terrible things don't they happen for your state. Person wey T group cash recently for your state, those teachers they be Christian, they are teacher but they are Christian. They catch this group of people, one of them now, they don't come out in head from him body. We know if you use some words for social media, una understand what they talk. This video now, I'm calling on our President Tinubu. Nigeria never divide, so now used to be our president, and we the citizen have right to talk when things no go right in the country. That we do respect. I'm calling on you to come and help us in Nigeria. I'm not a Yoruba boy, I be middle belter. This is what we are going through. This person with the pie yesterday can be my father. That is why I'm calling now. The thing is so very terrible. When I watch the video, tears they come out from my eye. That is why I'm not supposed to make this video. I say no, take things like that, no go talking, because when you start talking truth in Nigeria, DSS come for you. But maybe now this truth self, now go quiet person like me. Because it gets some things where I know they fit keep quiet, I must talk. So our president, please, you need to look into this matter. Call this man, this Shittu especially, he is the #1 suspect, not the police officer. But to me, now they're supposed to call force for interrogation. Because any state will not accept Sharia law, there is a way those people will frustrate the state, threaten the people, make the people want to accept it by force, by fire. I think that is what is going on in Oyo State at this time. Shittu is the person that promised to bring Sharia law to Oyo State. So he should be the first person to be interrogated, sir. So I'm not saying this second claim is truth. Maybe na opposition party, that is why they destabilize that state. I don't understand. If you know one more confused, say na because of saying a PDP state, say no be APC state, una wan come dey frustrate them just to make the state dey miserable, just for APC to collect them. I beg you, need to do something about wetin happen to this guy on Sunday. Please, Your Excellency, you need to do something about it. Sir, secure us, we be the people, before your mandate, sir. Without us, your mandate no fit stand. So now we map that pass, sir.
All right, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. 19th May 2026. I saw this post on X. And bro, you can see it on your screen. Let me read for you. Every bona fide Yoruba child knows not to vote for an Igbo man, come rain, come shine. Better for Fulani to be killing us than for Igbo to rule. Igbo hate us. We don't care about their good intentions to fix Nigeria. They want to fix Nigeria just to glut at Bat, just to glut at President Bat. Vote Yoruba. Then in his second tweet, he said, we have 4 problems in Yoruba land. 1, Igbos. 2, Igbos. 3, obedience. 4, Igbos. Then he said, Yoruba, but as Jara. Then he said, they think that just because, pay attention, they think that just because someone was beheaded, we will lose focus on what our actual problem is. Now let us look at the first. Let me analyze the first tweet to you. All right. My take here is that Igbos hate us. We don't care about their good intentions to fix Nigeria. They want to fix Nigeria just to glut at President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So he knows that the intentions. This guy now is a Yoruba guy. He knows that the intentions of the Igbos is to fix Nigeria. He knows that the Igbos want to see Nigeria work. But he doesn't want Nigeria to work so that President Tinubu will not look as if he failed. So to him, it is better that Nigeria does not work. It is better than that for him, it is better the way Nigeria is not working. Then let's go to, but I'm just happy that he admitted that the Igbos have good intentions to fix Nigeria. He admitted to that, and I'm happy about it. Now, the other one, he said they think that just because someone was beheaded, he used the word just, like bandits invaded a school, kidnapped school children on Yoruba land, on Yoruba soil, and among the teachers kidnapped, one of them was unalive by beheading. And here is a Yoruba man saying just because his ex-handle name is at We Are All Weird, but if you want to search him, use Adeyinka Adepoju. Then make sure you can screenshot, make sure it is the same picture you get when you go to search him out. Are you seeing what politics has turned Yorubas into? Just because Tinubu became president, we have lost our sanity. Just because Tinubu became president, the Yorubas, we have lost our dignity. We have become monsters. No human feelings anymore. Imagine a person saying just because someone was beheaded, he called the death of a man, a school teacher, someone teaching our children in school, trying to forge them, trying to mold them to be good, better citizens in future, was kidnapped by bandits, was beheaded, and this guy called it just. When I say there are some people are worse than Satan. When I say I do not believe that Satan is the most wicked being on the planet, I don't believe. Some are Yorubas, and this is one of them. And in the first tweet, he said, we know, he said we don't care about, he said we know, they know, he said we know that the Igbos have good intention to fix Nigeria, to see Nigeria work, but we don't want Nigeria to work, so that Tinubu will not look as if he is bad. Adeyinka Adepoju orí ẹ ti burú o. Ó ya wèrè lẹ́dà, ó ti síwín. Àwọn tó tó ẹ̀dà àgbà, wọ́n fi àkókò, wọ́n fi owó, wọ́n fi gbogbo nǹkan ṣòfò. Ó ya olórí burúkú lẹ́dà. I'm a Yoruba man, oh, please, because he said every Yoruba child knows not to vote an Igbo man. I'm not one of you. I am a Yoruba man. But mi ò ń ṣe Yorùbá bí routine. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́, Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́, ẹlẹ́dàá mi kò mú taka orí burúkú dànù. Nígbà tí wọ́n gbé fa orí burúkú jọlẹ̀ fún mi. Tinubu has failed, whether you like it or not. Thank God, one thing you don't know, you think you are trolling the Igbos, you think you are insulting the Igbos, but in both of your tweets, you have just made it clear that Yorubas, we are no longer humans, we no longer have conscience. And in your other tweets, you have made it clear that the Igbos have good intentions to see Nigeria work than the Yorubas. My name is K Baba. It is well.
Guys, radical Islam is now in Yoruba land. This is not a joke. This idiot here was caught on camera preaching, telling his fellow Muslim clerics that they should be teaching their students how to use gun, how to shoot, how to swim, basically military training. Now, who is the target? That is the question. He also went on to say that they should teach them how to identify their enemies. And he mentioned jihad, of which everybody knows who the enemies are supposed to be the moment jihad is mentioned. How to shoot who? The government should step in and make sure that this idiot is put in a place where he's never going to be able to preach to anybody again. This is not a joke. Now, Yorubas have been the type of people that have taken pride in their ability to coexist together irrespective of religious difference. Christians marry Muslims, Muslims marry Christians, Christians and Muslims are friends. You know, Christians can attend a Muslim wedding in a mosque, Muslims can attend a Christian wedding in a church. The religion has never been a problem for us here. But with this kind of person spreading this kind of useless mentality, it is later going to become a problem as soon as possible, because with him being a preacher, of course his students would have adopted this kind of mentality, and as time goes on, it's going to become the same virus that have been plaguing different parts of the world. Please, government, step in and make sure that this guy is picked up and put in a place where he's never going to be able to impact anybody with this madness that is in his head ever again.
Now, this was a tweet from a notable Yoruba man. This tweet was made on the 5th of February 2026 this year. He made this tweet, and if you go under the comment section of this tweet, you see a lot of people supporting him. The problem of Nigeria is tribalism. We can deny it all we want. Nigeria will never get better except we choose to see the light and know that a single tribe cannot save this country. And I see people in the comment section saying if the president is the governor or the local government chairman. No, he's not. But the local government chairman and the governor are not the one appointing head of DSS, head of security service, the IG of police, the military chiefs, and every other thing. is the work of the presidency. He's the one that they are accountable to, not the governor.
Adebayo Shittu, how far? When I see this man and they see so, yes, he is responsible for what is going on in this country. He is responsible for what happened to that man where they slaughtered yesterday in Oyo State. He is responsible for the insecurity that is going on in the southwest in Yoruba land. These are the people that bring Fulani herdsmen into Yoruba land. These are the people that want to Islamize Nigeria. They want to turn Nigerians to Alimojiri. These are the people that want to make sure that every people in this country accept Islam by fire, by force. These are the people that send Fulani herdsmen to go after Christians. Yes, now them. Because now they want to turn Nigeria upside down. They want to make sure that everybody start to wear their destiny. Nonsense, turban. Everybody start to shout Allahu Akbar. That is why you see, say, they start welcoming Fulani bandits to the Yoruba land. They want now the same thing where they want to do for Nnamdi Kanu, but the man no agree. And Nnamdi Kanu warn Yoruba people about this thing, but Yoruba refuse to listen. They refuse to listen to Nnamdi Kanu, and I'm happy that this thing is happening while Nnamdi Kanu is still alive. I'm happy, like body sweet me. I'm not happy that they are killing people. No, don't get me wrong, but I'm happy that the man that warn people, that warn Yoruba people about this insecurity is alive, which is Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu to the world. Nnamdi Kanu to the world. He is alive. He is alive, healthy and wealthy. He is witnessing everything. And my Baba go dey one side now. They laugh, they smile. They even dey happy say, yes, I told you people, but you guys don't listen. So we go hold this man responsible. This Olobu, this guy na bandit. Adebayo Shittu abi wetin be that your useless name. This guy wey una dey see so na bandit he be, and we need to hold him responsible. Now una dey keep people in this country. Now una dey go after Christians in this country, and all this nonsense has to stop. Una da fún odoyin, ẹ̀yin wèrè, stupid people. You no go better for Allah. Allah the man.
The role of Yoruba political hypocrisy in the exacerbation of the insecurity in this country. What do I notice? It all started from when Yaradua felt sick. And I think the northern oligarchs, they saw it that whether they like it or not, if Yaradua should pass on, someone who they never thought of, a tribe they never thought of, will become the president of Nigeria. Good luck, Jonathan. You can check very well. The issue of insecurity, started full-blown 2009, 2010. Although before then, there have been this arrangement. I don't know what is happening in Borno State. I'm not going to give any information. I'm just saying what I think. Before you come and say, where do you hear this information? So, 2009, 2010, this thing started. Do you notice that towards the end of Jonathan administration, when it was looking as if he was going to step down for Atiku, he was going to step down. He's not going to step down. He has constitutional right to contest and all of that. The insecurity issue started exacerbating. Guess who was on the forefront of this protest? Yoruba. Bring back our guests. First subsidy. It was this Yoruba. It was Yoruba political bloc that was pushing for this thing. That 2014, Jonathan made attempt, get military, weapon abroad, all of that. They went to Obama. Our Yoruba people were part of those who went to Obama. Jonathan want to kill us. In fact, Baba Obasanjo and some people, they said Jonathan had prepared about 1,000 snipers or so. That he's targeting to kill some people. That 1,000 people is those who Jonathan wants. So what is the result of that? The US put a ban on Nigeria. That they should not buy weapon. Okay, Jonathan, I think, had the background deal from somewhere, They wanted to use the death of the current president, Pastor Ayo Orishaja, to pursue the deal. It was still Yoruba leaders that busted the bubbles, cried out, the Christians, they want to buy weapon. Everybody was jumping around. Still this Yoruba hypocrisy. We all know what happened, Buhari emerged and all of that. Fast forward to 2023. People began to say, insecurity, it was not Tinubu that started it, it was not Tinubu that did it. Fine, I agree with you. Somebody also commented on my post, I said Tinubu started, why is it vying for the office of the presidency? Or are you telling me that we should now agree that insecurity is now part and parcel of our nation? Let me tell you another hypocrisy. Under this Tinubu regime, when this insurgency was, was exacerbating, there was negotiation with the US that the US should come and finish these people once and for all. It is still these our Yoruba Muslims political bloc that was pushing. No, they want to be killing Muslims. Oh, America cannot come. If America come, America this, America that. No. I remember we fought over it on this platform too. Let the US come. Let them eat, to the extent that they started sponsoring people. Honorable Olamijulo Juwonlo, Honorable Bola Shagaya, they said no, there's no religious insecurity in Nigeria. The US should not come. They are trying to. We politicize everything until we get to where we are now. Yoruba political hypocrisy is too much. It is what has gotten us to where we are today. We are in the forefront of this mess. When we are supposed to come out and tell the hard truth. Some people a guy made a statement on Twitter that he preferred that Fulani should be killing us rather than voting for somebody from the eastern part of Nigeria. Kilode. Are you that daft? Yoruba, you see, Yoruba political hypocrisy is on the eye. It is part of those things that have brought us here now. It is part of those things that has brought us here.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. I think it's high time the Yoruba people wake up because I don't understand what is going on in Yoruba land again. The bigots among them are making the problem even worse. Because tell me why you have a brother that cannot protect you and you have an outsider that can let it all for you, then you still prefer your brother to that outsider who you think can bring good things to your land. But because your brother is your brother, you feel regardless of any calamity that befalls you, you don't mind, provided your brother is at the helm of power. Does it make any sense? Let's stop this bigotry. This whole thing going on in the Yoruba land, encroaching into the western part of the country, is causing a whole lot of damage and is about destroying the south already. If the Yorubas do not take time, in nearest future, the Yoruba land will become far more worse than the northern part of the country, and that is the reason why the Yoruba would need to stand up, wake up from their slumber, without these bigots amongst them and those ones who are trying to bring this radical form of Islamism into their land. When we're talking about Sharia law the other time, people were like kicking against it and saying that people are not liberal. But look at what we are seeing now. Sharia has not been implemented in Yoruba land, and we are getting all these things. The insecurity is heightening. It's going beyond expectation. Then what's going to be the situation when eventually, or if eventually, Sharia becomes something legal and acceptable in Yoruba land? That's to tell you that this whole thing is just starting. The president is from the Yoruba land, yet he has not done anything about this whole thing going on there. The killing didn't start today. There have been series of killing, kidnapping, and all of that from Yoruba in the Yoruba land. But the president has not done anything about it to say this is my home state, this is my place, and something like this cannot happen. Osho State is where the president is from. But stuff like this are happening. Insecurity is at the height there, and nothing is done about it. Nothing is being done about it. This is the height of incompetence. And this was the same thing that was used to remove Gage, the former president, Goodluck Jonathan. This is the same thing happening in Yoruba land. Yoruba people need to wake up from their slumber before it's too late, because this whole tribalism and bigotry will not save them, will not help them at all. The only thing that can make this country great and better is when we unite as one and fight our common enemy. The common enemy are the leaders who embezzle our fund, embezzle public funds, and leave us to our fate. Look at the situation happening in this country today. Is anybody saying anything about it? Is government doing anything about it? Is your brother, whom you claim is the president of the country, doing anything about it? There's nothing. He has not shown any positive action to curb this menace. So tell me why you would prefer your brother, who is not even that's a concern whether you are being unalived or not, to an outsider who can let it all for you and ensure that you're safe. The beginning we start reasoning and seeing things from different perspectives, the better. The likes of Shittu, who was saying that when he becomes the governor, he's going to enforce Sharia law. You need to hold him at arm's length and ensure that he never becomes the governor. Because if he becomes, what will happen in that state, what's happening currently, is going to be a child's play. Look at the imams that are there, all these clerics that are inciting religious war, and they are trying to radicalize and bring this terror inclined form of religion into Yoruba land. You need to stop people like that before it's too late as well. Drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.